Hi there guys! Thank you for dropping by. This channel aims to help teachers and students. Sa araw pong ito ay pag-uusapan natin ang unpacking of the most essential learning competencies. What is unpacking of standards? Unpacking is a technique teachers can use to make sense of standards and then create focused learning targets to make them actionable. This process, also called deconstructing or unwrapping standards, fosters a collaborative dialogue that supports growth and effectiveness. Okay. Why do we need to unpack? Number 1, to serve as your guide in lesson planning. Number 2, to make the learning targets easier to achieve for students. Okay. Please continue watching and I will explain in details how to do the unpacking, which I think is really very important for us teachers. Okay? Okay, first thing to do, get your learning competency from MELC. Kukuha po tayo ng learning competency dun sa ating MELC. Okay, so ito po yung example ng kinuha ko para po maintindihan natin. Analyze literature as a means of valuing other people. Okay, so meron na po tayong learning competency. Okay, so doon na tayo sa step 1. Okay. Okay, step 1. Identify the target skills and the prerequisite skills. Okay, doon sa kinuha nating learning competency, i-identify natin yung skill. Ang skill po ay in terms of verb. No, verb siya. So, alin ang verb dun sa competency na kinuha natin? Okay, so analyze literature as a means of valuing other people. So, here, ang verb dito ay yung analyze. So, yun yung target skill. Okay. Okay, so guhitan po natin yung verb. Okay, kung alin yung verb, yun ang skill. Okay. Okay, step 2. Identify the content and the prerequisite content. Okay, kanina ang in-identify natin skill, ngayon naman ay content. Kung yung verb ay yun ang skill, yun namang content, yun ang noun. Okay, so alin ang noun dun sa ating learning competency? The noun there is literature. Okay, so yun ang unang noun, pero meron pang ibang nouns like yung valuing at saka yung people. Okay. Okay, let us encircle the noun because that is our content. Okay. Ano na nga po uli yung ating target skill? Yung analyze. Yung ating target skill, yung po yung gusto nating matutunan ng bata, ano? To analyze literature. Okay. Kung titingnan po natin dito sa Bloom's taxonomy, ang analyze ay pang-apat, no? From the bottom to the top, pang-apat siya. Ito pong Bloom's taxonomy, yung remember, that is the lowest skill, ano? Yan po yung pinakamababang uri ng skill na dapat matutunan. Papataas, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, create. So, yung create po, dahil yan yung nasa top, yan yung pinakamahalagang skill na dapat matutunan ng bata. Okay. Dahil yung analyze ay pang-apat siya, so dadaanan niya yung remember, understand, apply. So lahat po itong tatlong ito, yung remember, understand, and apply are prerequisite skills. So ibig sabihin, ito yung tatlong kailangan nilang matutunan muna bago sila makapag-analyze. Okay. So I hope that is very clear. So, itong lahat ng ito, yung remember, understand, apply, and analyze, gagawa natin ng learning objectives. Okay. Yung pong remember, understand, apply ay mga general word yan. So, sa tapat po ng remember, makikita ninyo, merong define, duplicate, list, memorize, repeat. Okay, these are specific objectives. So, pwede tayo mamili doon na pwede natin gamitin para gumawa ng specific objectives. Okay. Okay, so ito po yung nagawa ko. Okay, so from remember, nandun yung define, list, duplicate, memorize, repeat, state. Pinili ko yung list down. the kinds of literature. Okay, so when the students know how to list down, remember na yon. Okay, so remember na yon, alam na nila kung kapag kaya nilang ilista, nare-remember nila. Okay, so sa Filipino na ililista ang iba't ibang uri ng literatura. Okay. Kapag alam na ng bata yung remember, alam na niya yung skill na yan, na-develop na yung skill na yan, doon tayo pupunta na sa understand. So, the next objective is understand. So, sa tapat ng understand, nandun yung classify, describe, discuss, explain, identify, locate, recognize, report, select, and translate. Okay. So, mamimili po doon, ano? Kahit alin doon, pwede nyong gamitin. Okay. Okay, kapag nare-remember na ng mga bata kung ano yung kinds of literature, they need to understand what are those kinds. So, pinili ko yung classify. Okay, so ito yung nagawa ko, classify the kinds of literature. So, ito na yung skill na susunod nilang dapat malaman after remembering is understanding. Okay. And classifying is one way of understanding. Okay. Pangatlo, dun sa prerequisite skill ay yung apply. Okay, so sa tapat ng apply, merong words na execute, implement, solve, use, demonstrate, interpret, operate, schedule, and sketch. Okay, so this is the next prerequisite skill na gagawaan ng learning objective. Same din po, ganun din. After the students learn how to remember and to understand, the next skill is to apply. Okay, so ang pinili ko ay interpret. So, I have here the learning objective. Interpret the message of the poem. Okay. So, here is your target skill. So, dito hinto na tayo. Hanggang dito lang tayo sa analyze. Okay, so ang pinili ko ay differentiate. Okay, so when students know how to differentiate, they know how to analyze. Okay, so differentiate your story from other stories. Okay. So, nakabuo na po tayo ng 4 na learning objectives for our MELC. Okay. So, nakagawa po tayo ng 4 na objectives sa isang lesson. Okay. Kung susundin natin ito every time that we will make our lesson plan ay maganda po siya. Napakaganda niya. Okay, question. Kapag, for example, sa MELC, ang nakalagay po na learning competency ay identify parts of conditional. Okay, pagka-identify, hanapin nyo po kung nasan yung identify. Nakatapat siya sa understand, so definitely, ay dalawa lang po na learning objective ang gagawin mo. Remember and understand. So, ganun po. Hanapin nyo kung saan siya magpa-fall. Okay? Pero, kapag ang nakalagay po halimbawa sa MELC ay design. Design a template, for example. Nandun po yun sa create. So, napakarami pong gagawing learning objectives. Magmula sa remember hanggang dun sa create. Okay? Because a student cannot create unless he knows how to remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and saka pa lang siya matututong mag-create. Okay. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching. See you again. Bye-bye.